I don't have a list quite as long. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, I speak on behalf of the committee charged with awarding the Prix Galien for the first time in the United States. The Prix Galien had its origins in France almost 4 decades ago. As experimental biologists and physicians, we owe much to the Gallic tradition, and to none more than to Claude Bernard of the Collège de France. Over a century ago, Bernard defined the difference between art and science in an epigram. He said, "L'art, c'est moi. La science, c'est nous." Art is me. Science is we. Nowhere is the we more apparent than in the development of biopharmaceuticals. Looking at the candidates for the Prix Galien, our committee was struck by the wide variety of talents, professions, disciplines, even generations involved in that effort. The products we honor tonight are based on innovative science, developed by synthetic chemistry or molecular biology, manufactured to precise specifications, tested in controlled clinical trials, and presented to the world by effective marketing. Among our candidates, and I'm just going to mention a few, are a vaccine against a cancer virus developed by a novel method of phage display. Another comes from a sea snail toxin. It blocks calcium channels and relieves pain. Yet another is a curative prodrug based on the cancer chemistry of Nobel laureate Gertrude Galien of Hunter College. Yet another is a new synthetic structure that can overcome bacterial resistance. Then we have a new anti-diabetic. It inhibits breakdown of a substance that lowers blood sugar. We were also given an enzyme that replaces lysosomal enzyme deficiency, first described by Nobelist Christian de Duve. And then there's a small molecule that picks out a receptor, first described by Jean-Pierre Changeux, in the brain that governs memory and desire, and so forth, and applause for those that weren't mentioned. But if the Prix Galien in the USA began in France, the committee followed a century-old example set in Sweden. The Prix Nobel rewards excellence and novelty and awards special honors to those who have improved the human condition. You'll hear more about our Pro Bono Humanum Award from Elie Wiesel and Richard Lerner. As to the science, just as winners in Stockholm are chosen from nominations in such fields as physiology, immunology, biochemistry, neurobiology, etc., and each is judged against all the others, so our awardees were chosen from among the several categories of the Prix Galien: autoimmune diseases, infective diseases, orphan drugs, oncology, etc., etc. We judged which among the candidates, independent of any category, was the best pharmaceutical agent, i.e. a small molecule, and which was the best biotechnology product. We based our selection on 2 criteria. We asked, 1, what was innovative in its development? 2, was its discovery heuristic? Did we learn anything for the future from its introduction to the clinic? Now, each of the candidates competing tonight has met these criteria to a notable degree. Each represents an effort on the part of dedicated teams who constitute the we of which Claude Bernard spoke. I congratulate every member of these teams, folks who've struggled over the years to translate science into medicine. Each of you has already taught us so much. I end my talk with a salute, with a tribute paid by William Butler Yeats to his teachers, who taught him as you've taught us. Quote, "That which they wanted to do came to pass. All things hang like a drop of dew upon a blade of grass. Thank you.